AirPods. Okay. And now I think you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. I don't think you could hear me before. Yeah. Now you got me. I got my headphones in. Yeah. Let me just figure out the audio real quick. Audio mixer. I don't have the compressor on, so it's not going to be as good, but no. No. It's not just you. I got a lot of crap to go through. Here. AirPods. Okay. I hope I don't get that clicking that I used to get when I used the AirPods, but it's cold down here. I haven't put the overlay on the big head. This should be pretty good, but I got to do my scans real quick before the market opens. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to set everything up. Yeah, if you guys could let me know if it clicks, I'll watch the comments a little bit closer. Oh, I don't like this. I'm gonna move that up. There we go. Big head. There we go. The clicking, what happens when I use these Bluetooth here, and it's because I think it tries to connect to my I think it tries to connect to my my phone or my iPad or one of the other Apple devices that I have. But let me get into the scans. I've got a couple that I've got to look at. But after yesterday, I mean, shit, we're going to be Disney, Palantir, Shop, Tesla. I mean, Tesla's got another, Jesus, look at that. It's going for a run. I mean, it made its way over the 200 day. It popped yesterday. I have not. My car is sitting at the Trenton Airport right now. Target, Snow, and Square. Square got a funky one. Oh, let me turn this down. I gotta keep an eye on freaking audio. Let me see, what the hell is this? Man, just the video looks horrible here for some reason. But Square, and then let's go to energy names. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, Chris, I will tell you. Get a good cell phone plan that has a where you can just connect your computer and stuff like that to your cell phone. I used my cell phone in Philadelphia, not only for the podcast, but to stream Netflix on my Apple TV, all that stuff. Hey, more one bell ringer. Hey, Michael. Remember I said under 500? Christian, I will tell you, I thank myself and the rest of the drivers on the road that you have not taken out like it's fucking Mario Kart because your car tires blow out. We all thank you. Energy transfer. Man, this has just been a monster of a stock. Oh, Chris, that's a bad one. Starlink. I mean, here's, the cable. Like I said, I worked for a cable company, so I know they have to work on lines and shit like that. But they absolutely, and I tried to get this in place, and I was knocked down from the corporate office constantly. It's part of the reason why I didn't want to work for Comcast, and I actually quit Comcast. Constantly, I said if we're working on the line, we should give at least 48 hours notice, at worst 24 hours notice, that there is maintenance going on, that we're going to need to do some things. And I was shocked. The corporate office said, we can't tell people that. That will cause calls to the call center. That is just one of the, if I didn't say it, hey, morning, Michael. Just one of the reasons I did not care for working for Comcast. And I had direct, connection to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia was just I don't want to say a shit show, but ooh, holy crap. Datadog. I mean, now look at this one. Morning, staff. Look at this one. Now, I know I've said, Dexcom, if you're not selling at this point, you're crazy if you bought down here. But that is a crazy good chart in a solid company. Enphase, CCL. I mean, we still have so many stocks. Mara has another move in it. SKT, Lemonade. We know Snowflake does. ARKK. ARKF. QuantumScape. I'm not sending somebody into QuantumScape. Fiverr. Fubo. Sherry's Fubo. UPS. Daiqu. IONQ, Brandon. Had to cross up. I'm still holding it. WPFF. PFF is a good one. Yeah. That's a great one, Chris. Great trade. I mean, I'm not trading in this market. There's reasons I'm not trading in this market, but I've had a really good year, so I can't, honestly, I just don't want to blow it in the last like 2 weeks. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna be right back. I've got my coffee, and coffee runs right through me. Did I put mRNA? No, I didn't put eBay, Dollar Tree, Dexcom's already in there. Let me look up the S&P. And going to be right back. Oh, Citigroup, DHR. I don't like MO. Target GM. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. Boom, boom. That look. Still not great. Okay, 90 sound good. I'm just looking at big cam versus little cam. Yeah, AI has been a good one. And one bell ringer and energy transfer. When you have this dude, okay, I'm there. Let's go this. Because when you have energy transfer, I mean, this was the greatest like signal ever. This dude. Okay, the AirPods don't sound horrible. I mean, when you got this guy buying at 13, let me go back and I wrote down all this stuff. Let's get back into the strategy tester. And I'll bring up Meta. Let's bring up Meta. You're at 333. The algorithm gets you in at 331. You're hugging the 50-day. So I think it depends on if you, what your time frame is. Meta is one of those where I don't think there's a bad time to get in it right now. You can see even at these levels, you're still 15%. This is the weekly. I think I put this in the newsletter yesterday. You're 15% from your all-time highs with a golden cross on the weekly. I mean, I don't know what more bullish you want from that. The only problem that I see is if you look at this level right here at about 350, that might provide some resistance. But, I'm still in it. I think my average purchase is like 290, 299. I bought some over 300. I'm not, you can't worry about that stuff. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta go fill up my water. There's my phone. Okay, there we go. Lawrence, Justin Timberlake highlights maybe coming back. I shaved my head, and it's such a bad haircut. Honestly, it's such a bad haircut. Let me see. Lawrence, they may be coming back. Okay, so I got my scans. Let me see. I've got a douche of the day. Other than Kramer. Let me see if there's anything. My douche of the day is BlackRock. And I'm going to pull up this little video. Blackstone. And we'll watch that video. Let's see. I found a great podcast. Let's see which is the douchiest. Yeah, it's one of the douchiest. This is a fantastic how to save taxes. There we go. Steve, I've got, it's not too late to get into Apple. Costco earnings. Let's just go over to Seeking Alpha and see if there's RF. What is RF? Let's see. Regions Financial. I mean, Nick, here's the thing. You've got confirmation above there. Your MACD is super high. Your RSI is at 81. If you're short term and you're losing sleep, take profits. If you're long term, I wouldn't worry about it. If you take a look at a long term chart of this one, look, you just passed the 200 day. For me, I'd probably stay in it and put your stop loss. I think that 50 day is going to bounce off that 200. I'd probably put your stop loss at about, $19, but keep moving the stop loss down. I mean, yeah, you're up. Just kind of move the stop loss around. I mean, again, it depends on your time frame. If you want to hold this short term, hold it short term. I don't think that regional banks are done moving up, but I do think you could get a 10% move in a regions financial just from a simple, hey, over the weekend we're going to take some money out, and all of a sudden regions gets another run. You could have that. I mean, I don't know what the let's see. PE is 8, forward PE is 10. It's down 9% year to date, so it's still got room up. Average target price is 17.83, and they're trading at 19. Most recent, everybody downgraded this in 2023. So I'd be a little bit nervous, But I mean, again, when to get out? I think I've said this from the beginning. I target 10% on short-term trades. Anything over 10% is an absolute gift to me. So at 14%, and listen, I sold out of Bank of America at $30.90 because I had this, again, some of it was long term, some of it was short. I think a lot of it was short term, but I sold out of the complete position. Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing, Nick. I'm pretty sure you subscribe to my newsletter. I put this DPST in the newsletter. And this is regional. This is where RF is. It's the regional banks. It's a 3 times levered ETF. And if you think that we're done running, you ain't seen nothing yet. We're up 125% in just under 2 months. But this candle this week is up 32% in DPST. In pre-market, you're down 0.44. This could easily move back down to 50 and move 50% with one bank crash. And RF wouldn't be, like immune to it. So financials is just one of those things that you're going to have to live with or die with. And when you get profits, in my mind, when you get profits like that, you kind of take them. But I'm not going to tell you to get out because you still probably, you could have a 30, 40% move on top of this. It's all about, are you losing sleep at night? Do you want the profits? And whether to buy or sell, it's not for me to say. Everybody, and I constantly preach this, everybody, 100%, everybody has different risk tolerance, different objectives. And when you got into that position, where did you say you were going to get out? Because remember, I always tell you, when you get into a position, you've got to identify where you're getting out on the upside and the downside. So, but great trade. I mean, kudos on that one. But I agree with Christian. We're not done running on the financials. But anybody could be wrong on that. You never know. Industrial production numbers coming out. Okay, let me look at QQQ. And then I got a Costco. And then I'm going to look at, let's look at home. I mean, let's look at, what does Seeking Alpha say on RF? Hold, buy, hold. Yeah, there's a lot of holds. There's a lot of sells. So Mark, I don't even know what a DAX trade is. Is that a symbol? DAX? That's Germany ETF. Mark, you got to remember, I'm dumb. I'm one of these dumbass mofos. I am not SPY X dividend date. SPY is one of those things. I don't play options. I don't play any of that stuff. So this is a good one. 7 stocks to watch. We'll put that at the top here. Cost, PLTR, AMD, Micron, INTC. I don't know anything about like Forex stuff. I mean, trading Forex is like trading stocks. If you're going to do it, just make sure you understand, the chart stuff. Momentum in charting, and you have to understand it, and this is just what I've learned. There's fundamentals in the market, and then there's technicals. Technicals is the charting stuff. There's a lot of Wall Street that does not believe in technicals. They believe in fundamentals. There's a lot of technical people who say, I'll trade the momentum rather than doing fundamentals. I like a mix of both, but I don't. Forex, I don't trade. I don't trade. There's a lot of people who trade Forex stuff. Good deal, Mark. Are you jogging horses or you were actually damn, I'm jealous. I rode horses, not long, but I mean I just used to be one of those tourists that would hop on a horse every now and then. Yeah, just use the chart. I mean, honestly, use the chart for Forex. My understanding is you use the charts and find a moving average that you like. And it's just like stocks. Remember how I tell people, find your favorite stock and understand how the moving averages work and how they move, things of that sort. That's all you got to do in Forex. I mean, I can't help you in that trade though, because I don't know Forex stuff. Okay, 7 stocks to watch. Let me see if there's another news article. Pfizer raises quarterly dividend. We took that out of. I sold off Pfizer. So Samsung, Texas Instruments. Watch Hess is Venezuela. Hess is an interesting one, and I don't know if I want to touch on energy or not. That's awesome. I love horses. I do hate. There was I think it was Real Sports did a thing about racing horses that are dying at I think it's Santa Anita Park, one of those parks, and I hate that. But hmm. Morning, Sherry. No, this is an interesting one. It seemed like a no-brainer to short the peso, the Argentinian and stuff. Um, with that wacko. Fortinet, man. And I don't know, Fortinet's been getting a really strong bounce lately. Um, maybe I'll include, nah, maybe I won't include this one. My dad has Fortinet, so I watch it. I begged him to get out of it after this drop. But see, yeah, let's do this. Um, I'm gonna include this. We're gonna share. Oh, I gotta actually go into it to share it. We're gonna do this. Do chip upgrades, and we're gonna say Do, do, do. Wanted dead or alive. That's awesome. Hey, I love listening to what people who listen to me do for a living and stuff. I do have to look at there's chip upgrades. That was one of the things that I was looking right at. Hey, Extreme Gamer. Hewlett Enterprises names Marie as Chief Financial Officer. Let's look at it was MU Micron was the one that was named top. There we go. Yeah, Bank of America. Chip upgrades. We're gonna put. Morning, William. Okay. Let me see if there's anything on the homepage of FinViz that needs to be covered. My Grill Pharmaceutical. Dude bought 17 million. Oh, it's the advisor group. Bought $17 million. US Foods. This dude got it. Oh, wow. How did US Foods go from 37 to 44? Morning, Scott. Why is Extreme Gamer putting periods in? Do you want me to look at something, Extreme Gamer? Extreme Gamer, we're gonna put you in the timeout. We put him in timeout. I don't know how the fuck to moderate this stuff, but Fortinet, see, you got this nice. Well, nothing I can do for him. I love that I can put people in timeout. I didn't even know I could do that. But see, you got this first gap cover here. And Fortinet's not a crazy. I just don't know US Foods, man. How did this go? I mean, $131 million worth. A director. You sell $131 million worth. And look at these guys selling out at 38 of like what? $600 million? But I didn't know US Foods. Geez, that's been just a mind drop there. But Fortinet, let's look at Fortinet's. I got to get going too because I got to be out of here by 11. Wow, it's up 16% the year to date. I thought this one would be down with that drop. It must have just been up. 39, which isn't crazy. That 39 on cybersecurity is not horrible. Target price at 56. It's trading at 57. Huh. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm back. Sweet. Um, okay, I'm gonna go to the Qs. Let me see. I've got Carvana up. We've got that one. We've got home on FinViz. We've got QQQ. And I've got everything that I need. We're opening up in 1 minute, so okay, I'm going to hit record now. Let me just make sure the sound is okay. Yeah, okay, sounds okay. Hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed. Extreme Gamer is in timeout, or he left. And Timmy is not stuck in a well. I just checked. Okay, we opened up 0.18 up. Looks like things are moving. Bank of America is down a little bit. Bank of America is moving a lot, by the way. Oof. Boeing's up another 2%. Jesus. Palantir's up 3%. I gotta get back into that before it hits 20 again. You know what? I think I'm gonna buy Palantir in my Webull account real quick. We've got confirmation. Yeah, 1796 it was yesterday. I'm gonna buy it for a little bit. I'm gonna buy it Webull. Palantir trade. I'm gonna buy. I got Palantir. Probably lost money, but oh well. Back again. Oh, I've got to put that into Savvy Trader. Savvy Trader. We're gonna put that. I don't think anybody follows me on the trading portfolio anymore, but I'll put it in. Doesn't mean that you buy, buy. No. How do I do this in the app? Let's see, trading portfolio, and then we're gonna go in here. No, I've never done it on the app before. You know what? I'm just gonna go here. We're just gonna do it with you. This is, and I'm looking at different, different tools rather than Savvy Trader to try and put up some portfolio stuff. There was one yesterday that I was looking at. PLTR, and we're going to buy this. Oh, buy Palantir. Select portfolio. No, I bought 40. buying it today. Goal is over 20. And that is in the trading portfolio. Okay. And the only reason I'm putting it in there is to track. Let's see. Did I do it in the trading portfolio? No, I guess not. I guess I did that in the. Oh, that's the core. I did do it in the trading portfolio. Okay. Because the core portfolio, I just don't buy and sell stuff. That's the only reason I put this in here is not to get subscriptions, but okay. And I'm going to get out of there. Good deal, Chris. Nice job. I mean, that algorithm is just so good as to when to buy stuff like this, particularly. I mean, over 2 years, you lose 19% versus losing 2% if you just bought and held. And I do think that at some point in time, Palantir is a buy and hold. But here at 20, if you just look at, if we go to $20 right here, and we go to right there. I mean, look at how the resistance just provides resistance. So you buy it when it's down below 20, you sell it when it's above. And I'll buy a couple more shares of it, over time, and trade it. Probably should do it in my Fidelity account, but yeah, I like that stock. Because I'm not going to get the key to Palantir is you're not going to get burned long holding. You'll be okay with Palantir, I think, in the long term. PenW's back over 300. You dipped under 300 yesterday. Nvidia back at 487. SMCI back at 300. I mean, I think it's going to bounce off that 300. Here, let's see. I'm going to put that in. Bought Palantir, SMCI back at 300 resistance level. Okay, we'll put that in. What is BizD? That's one of, VanEck BDC income. Whew, look at that. It's had a nice little run too. Okay. I'm going to go to the Qs and then I'm going to start this podcast because I do have some stuff I haven't even shown you, but it's good. Okay. Good morning. It's 15th. I phones, my AirPods, so if it happens, deal with that. We started 3.9 yesterday. I don't even know how we ended about on double day, I'm kind of around stuff. Qs, you see Bollinger Band, and I've left these here when the Mac Pro going down, but it crossed up. RSI was picking up. We saw seeing the expansion of Bollinger Band. You continue. I'm gonna have to read. Okay. Now, how do I do this? Put them back. Back. Okay. I'm not clicking now. Ooh, yeah. I think it's when I hit record. Let me delete that. It must be when I hit record. So let me do this. Preferences, and then output recording. Yeah, I should be okay now. I think I'm okay now. Oh, did I freeze? I don't think I'm frozen. Yeah, I should be okay now. Yeah, I think it's when I hit, yeah, I think it was when I hit record. I think it's when I hit record. So let me try hitting record again. I just changed some settings, so I don't think. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I changed some settings on the record module, so this is what happens when okay. You guys let me know if I click again, but I'm gonna redo this. Move to trash. Okay, let me know if I click again. I probably have to update. Yeah. Good morning. It's Friday, December 15th. I am starting again. I had some clicking. Like I said, I was traveling yesterday, and yeah, markets were fine. But Bollinger Bands are up. I leave these notes in here so that you can see Bollinger Bands cinched up. We didn't know where we were going. We finally figured out where we were going, and we're going up. I mean, you have confirmation. The MACD, like I said, it was still going down, but it changed course and it crossed up. If you would have bought the Qs at 389, you're at 404. The RSI was ticking up. That was just something to look forward to. Nothing that was crazy, but everything seems to be okay. So I am back in Atlanta if just for today and probably Monday. So I'm using my my AirPod. So if it clicks well into this, my apologies. But the guys on YouTube Live and then the girls are on YouTube Live are going to let me know. Douche of the day. Go to my Twitter. Bull market was fun while it lasted. Time to sell. This is Blackstone. Douches. Just absolute douches. Yeah, this is a company music video. Just really, really bad. Nothing that I can say about it. Just honorary douches of the day. Go to my Twitter. You can watch the entire cringe video if you want. I did, while I was on the plane yesterday, I found a great podcast. I will link to it in the newsletter. It was really, really good. In fact, I still have 52 minutes left. The first half of this applies to every single trader. It's about capital gains and how to deal with capital gains and how to optimize your taxes. The host, Chris, and Anchor, who is the co-founder of Carry, they do a phenomenal job, much better than I could ever do, going into all of the tax situations, how to optimize your taxes, blah, blah, blah. So give that a listen. That was actually really good. Question about are we extended? Because 44% of the stocks that are overbought in the S&P right now, 44% of the S&P on the RSI is overbought. The only other readings above 40% were in June 2003 and June 2020. If you take a look at this chart, you can see June 2003, where did we go? June 2020, where did we go? So even though the RSI, my point about this is understand that indicators have meaning. but they are not a true guide of the market. This is just trying to guide you in an overall section. RSI is one of those things, and we showed it a long time. Look at this RSI on the Qs. You started down here on November 6th. You were trading at 368. The RSI was oversold at about 70. It was 66, ticked up, and it just kept high. But the stock just kept going higher. So you've got to understand that indicators are just that. It's not going to make a difference. You just want to keep an eye on it. 7 stocks to watch. This is Costco. We'll go into Costco in a little bit. Palantir, the chip giants, AMD, Micron, Intel, and more. We'll go into all of this. This is a great article from Seeking Alpha that you can read. I'll link it in the newsletter if you want to read it. Apple. This was an interesting one because TrendSpider pointed this out yesterday. Is it too late to get into Apple? And they point out since Apple's IPO in 1980, the stock has seen year-to-date gains of 50% or more just 6 times. The following year, it was also green 5 of those 6 times. That's a really good percentage win. The average return for the following year was 76.17%. Solid gain. So yeah, take a look at that one. That's a really, really good indicator. I like this one. You can take a look at that if you want. Boy, and I just noticed for some reason I'm not coming through. But Costco, they announced yesterday earnings. Costco was great. Earnings were good. Costco is up. Let me see in the pre-market. I'm sorry, in the actual market, we're up 3% at 650. I think it was Christian that just said, "Boy, I wish I would have bought Costco at 485 under the 500 because you're over 600 now." Plus, they announced a special $15 per share dividend payable on January 12th. The ex-dividend date is December 27th. So you have to own Costco before December 27th. And you'll get $15 a share. And you can see right here, it's marked in TrendSpider, December 27th. You need to own Costco before that. Do you have a chance of going down? I like to say in the market, any reaction is an overreaction. I'd probably, if you're looking to get into Costco long term, probably makes sense to buy at this point. Just buy it, dollar cost average your way down. And if you want to just hold on to it until December 27th, say you have $1,000, but you want to get into it between now and then, buy 10% of that $1,000, buy $100 worth of Costco today. Just buy it every day. That's not a bad way to play it. You can do that. I mean, it's a solid strategy. Carvana went up yesterday by 12%. Carvana today, we can take a look at this in TrendSpider. Carvana today is up 3%. It's at 49. Understand, Carvana is up 843% year to date. That is 843% above where Jim Cramer said it was absolute junk and you don't want to buy this. Now, giving Jim Cramer some shade cover, the company was going bankrupt. It's not a company that I would say, hey, you want to get into at this point. They are still losing money. Their price to sales is 0.53. It's not horrible. Their price to book is $17.40. That's probably what the company is worth. You can see double top, even triple top now at about 54. So if you're buying at 51, your top is probably 57. There's no reason to get into this right now. Do not chase. Do not have FOMO. Carvana is just one of those things that, hey, chalk it up. If you have a time machine and you're Michael J. Fox from the 1980s, go back in time and buy Carvana. We had some chip upgrades. Micron, AMD, and Intel among the ones. In fact, Micron was named by Bank of America the chip for next year. They think Micron is going to be the number one gainer next year. If we look at it from a long-term perspective and we go back to weekly, you can see you still have some upside in this, all the way up to 96, 90, probably 100. It just passed the 200-day on the weekly. You're getting the golden cross. So don't ask me, is it a good time to get into it? Because the reality of this is it's a good time if you're a long-term investor. The actual fundamentals of this one, Micron, not horrible. It's losing money, but they're probably going to make money. And when they start making money, that's when you want to be in the stock. The forward PE is only 14. Year to date, it's up 65%. The average target price is 84. This is 92, but you can see Bank of America raised their price target to 95. It is trading at 82 right now. 95 would be a nice gain for you. They also upgraded AMD and NVIDIA. You can read this article on Seeking Alpha. It's a good article if you want to read it, if you're into stocks. Now, I do want to point out cybersecurity stocks, cybersecurity companies set for a strong 2024. Susquehanna said this. They list some of their names. One of the names that they list is Fortinet. I don't own Fortinet. I don't own CrowdStrike anymore. I sold out of CrowdStrike, but I do own Palo Alto Networks, PAN-W. But what I want to point out with Fortinet is they have covered the gap since their last earnings, where they dipped down to about 51, and it's up at 57.45. It is up 0.33% today. The 50-day has started to move positive. The fundamentals on Fortinet are not crazy, comparatively speaking. PE of Fortinet is 38. And remember, PE of Fortinet is 38. PE of CrowdStrike, they're making money. Forward PE is 68 on CrowdStrike, so it's significantly more expensive. If we go to PAN-W, the PE on PAN-W is 170. So Fortinet with a PE of 30, 38, 39 isn't horrible. And you've got this gap up here between 65 and 75 where they lost it on the earnings previously. So I think this one might present a play where the 50 days moving positive. You could, if you break through, I'd say if you break through $58, I'd say buy it for the next gap fill up to probably 75. I don't think that's a horrible thing to do. Fortinet, their average target price though is 56. They have a bunch of downgrades. Just understand, I don't know this name super well. And again, I don't own this. My dad owns this. He believes in it. He knows something about cybersecurity since he was in the field for a while. But I own Palo Alto, and I don't own CrowdStrike, but I did sell CrowdStrike because it got above 250. Like, okay, I'm selling, or 248. I said I'm selling it. It's at 255 right now. It's still got confirmation. I sold into strength. I mean, I just got, a little bit tired of sitting there and waiting. I needed some money, so I put in there. Palantir, one of the 5 stocks to watch. They got a U.S. Army contract. Here, no confirmation or buy in the 1 hour algorithm. That's a previous note. We did get it at 1798. I think I bought it around 1860. I am waiting for this to go to 20. I mean, honest to God, I just bought it 1860. If it hits 20, I'll probably sell it again. I think 20 is the magic number. You still have this gap down below. Go down, I'll just buy more. I bought it in my Webull account. I had a couple $100. I think I bought like 40 shares. Not too many, but I did buy it. SMCI, I wanted to point out. SMCI is back at the 300, 295. We've seen the 300 level come and get rejected a couple of times already. You can see here in October. You can see here in November, we saw 300. I still think that gap at 350 gets filled. It's up to 343. I think that one gets filled at some point. We have confirmation. Okay. Did I pop? Hold on. I'm not popping now, though. Filled at some point. We have confirmation. I'm not popping now. Did I pop? Hold on. Okay. I'm not popping now, though. Okay. I'll just start recording again. I own SMCI. I haven't gotten out of it. I've added to it. So if you're not in this one, again, that $300 mark is kind of the key level that I look at. Below it, I'll just buy it. Over the top of it, it is what it is. Social request. B Malik asked me about BizD. I don't even know what BISD is. Let's look up BISD. This is a VanEck BDC income ETF. Let's look at BISD over here on FinViz. And I go to FinViz first because that's typically what I'm used to, but I'll go over to it's a 10% dividend. So it's an exchange traded fund financial. Let's go over and see what BISD is here. Let's see. BISD on VanEck. Let's see. It's got a buy for seeking alpha analyst. Quant says hold. Let's look at their holdings. What are they? Ares Capital. I mean, it's paying a 10% dividend. If you need money, if you need income, probably not a bad one. I mean, 10% up. It's underperforming the S&P, so it's not, nothing that I actually get into. But this is one of those just dividend ones. If you want a good dividend, get it. From a long-term perspective, I think you give up the capital appreciation, and you can see it kind of hangs around that 200-day. A little expensive right now over that 200-day. I'd buy it under the 200-day. But it's just income. 100% it's just income, Malik. That would be my take on that one. You know how I feel about REITs. You know how I feel about stuff. Lucas, if the legend Gary made his own ETF with 10 stocks, what would it be and how would it be weighted? Ticker symbol LOG for Legend of Gary. Lucas, I think, is my biggest fan. And I think my girlfriend might be jealous of that because he talks about me so much. But, I mean, it's the core portfolio. Honest to God, it would be the grade 8 and then 3 ETFs. And I probably wouldn't do Tesla. I'd probably trade out of Tesla. XLY, I told you, has more stuff like that. So, okay. Let me see. It's definitely got to do with the recording. Let me see if the. Oh, I can't. Jesus. I don't think it's recording the damn audio. No, I don't think it's recording the damn. You guys live. Is it? Oh. Okay. Oh God. Oh, see, now that's better. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Oh, now I've got. Oh God. Now I've got echo. Now that's better. Oh, now I've got echo. We're gonna go back to sources. Delete it. And audio mixer. There we go. Sources. Delete that one. Okay. Hoofa. Sources. Delete that one. Okay. trying to test this out. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go record this offline. You guys have had enough of me. I'm going to go record this offline. Can't do it live. It's too much for this computer. You know what I'll do? I'm going to move you into the other room. I will start a new stream. If you're here and you want to listen, I will start a new stream on my computer. It will be a different stream. Give me about 10, 15 minutes to set it up, and I'll be back.